So these are my first dosas of Costa Rica. Dosas are an Indian food, kind of like a crepe, made out of chickpea flour. And while I was here, I couldn't find chickpea flour, so I ended up making my own. I took some ground chickpeas, and well, no, I took, excuse me, I'm hiccuping. I took ground peas and ground them up in my Ninja blender. Dun, dun, dun. But these do look funky. A little bit different than the norm. Normally, you use a consistency like pancake batter, and I didn't even pay attention to the ingredients or anything. I just did it by memory, and it's been well over a year since I've made them. Yep, I had to think about all the times that I traveled to the U.S. and they're a little bit different, but we're gonna try them and test them out and see how it goes. Dun, 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 dun. They're kind of hot still. These ones they still have a little bit in the inside. They look totally different, you guys. And I don't know if it's because of the ground chickpeas. See, obviously it's not as defined as a normal powder, but totally doable. Come on, Leslie. Let's check that other side. All right, I think that looks good. Yeah, I think it's the onion that's sweating. I had a little onion, so I put a little onion in them. Normally I don't. Normally I load them up with cilantro and just whatever I have in the refrigerator. Unfortunately, right now I don't have a refrigerator, so I had a little bit of an onion sitting out, which is great. Oh, my rice is done already. Awesome. For those that think that they don't have time to make food, you're mistaken. But what was I gonna say? Oh, let me get this little guy. Dun, 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 dun. You know, I gotta say, when I first was coming here, I was super nervous, like to my new house, just because I don't have a refrigerator. I didn't have a stove yet, because you have to buy, like, get this, a washer or dryer. If they're gas hookup, you actually have to buy the tank of gas to hook it up to the washer and dryer, and that just, it blows my mind a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I turned this off. But anyway, my whole thing is, I'm always discovering this on my own. I always have what I need, right? So I bought, you can see way down there, this guy. He's a portable camping stove, and you have to buy tanks of gas to go in there. And in the beginning, I didn't have all of these things, right? I only had what I had, and that was this. I had the big gas thing, but I didn't get the $100 tank. So before I ran out of money, and so I was using the little guy. And then I was burning through that. Like the first one, I was burning so much water, or boiling so much water for tea, and I just burnt right through one of those things. So anyway, one day when I was going through my kitchen stuff, I realized, like, oh, I have a crock pot. Oh, I have this thing. I can't remember what it's called, but the stone goes on there. Like, I can interchange them. Don't mind my stuff. Those are all my spices. That's actually a spice. I just recycled a bottle. But this is, it is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Because see, like, there are all my vegetables. And, well, I'm running low. But, and then I could throw them right on there, onto there, and cook them. Right? And that's how I just made the dosas. Now I have a little rice cooker, perfect little size for me, and it just kicked the worm. So let's check this out. Mmm. All right, can you tell it's lunchtime? I can, because my senses are dialing it up a notch because it's smelling good in here. And that's where digestion begins, just FYI. And then in here, I have my dinner going. I'm trying to make a tomato sauce. Don't mind the tomatoes and onions, and we wonder why my pita is a little imbalanced, right? But it's a special treat. So I'm just making some spaghetti tonight. Oh, and so I can use up some of my tomatoes. I think that's it. These are my, oh, let's try one. Okay. It's not so crepe-like. Like they usually have more flexibility. Okay, let's see if I can just do this. I don't know if you're even gonna see me. Hey. It rained down on me today, so I put my hood on. Okay. It tastes just like a I'm happy. Very pleased with how those turned out. I'm super happy that I was able to find a way in Costa Rica to make them. And I already shot the photos to my kid. This was like our annual Christmas dinner. Part of it, anyway. And these were always our favorite. So, super excited to bring them to Costa Rica. And starting to cook like a Costa Rican, you know, like using flour to make stuff. It's so weird not buying, you know, packages in the fridge. But it's pretty awesome at the same time because it's coming from the heart. I hope you enjoyed my dosa making, and I shall see you next time.